Posting incriminating pictures on Facebook may cost more than you think. Students learned that at Minnesota State University Moorhead recently during a conference on Facebook and the danger students can face online. C.L. Lindsay is the executive director of the Coalition for Students and Academic Rights. He says that 25 to 35% of employers check Facebook before hiring a potential employee. Lindsay says his advice to Facebook users is to evaluate what they're posting online.
Think of the offline equivalent. Sometimes people lose their heads when they go online, but the simple rule of thumb is think of whatever the offline equivalent is, and if you wouldn't do it offline, don't do it online. 99% of the time, that'll keep you out of trouble.
Lindsay says there are several things you should watch out for when you're online. Be careful about usernames, assume everything online will stay there forever, and be aware that online stalking has become more common. College students have helped make Facebook the phenomenon that it is. The website that started out as a college networking site now has millions of users and is available to anyone with an email address.
So what is it about the site that hooked college students and allowed them to turn it into what it is today? Michael Quinn has more.
Like many college students these days, the first thing Justin Elliott does when he logs onto a computer is
Facebook.
Facebook.
Oh yeah, I'm on there all day. Every class I go to, I check it. I check it usually twice in class. Then when I get home, I'm like, what did I miss? I didn't miss anything, of course.
Go to any computer lab or classroom on campus and you're bound to find a few students on Facebook. According to a study last year, Facebook is the most viewed site among young adults. Roughly 85% of college students have Facebook. The average user spends at least 21 minutes on it per day, adding to the site's 65 billion page views a month. And every 6 months, Facebook's size doubles in members. Facebook claims to have 70 million active users, and in the US, it's the 5th most viewed site. In Canada, it's number 2.
Looks like there's been a few updates since I last checked it 12 minutes ago.
So what is it that has students putting down the textbooks and logging into Facebook?
I don't know. I wish I did know.
Is it features like The Wall, where students can write each other, photo albums where they can share pictures, or The Poke?
That's a good question.
Elliott says one of the most valuable features is its ability to bring people closer together.
I've looked up old classmates that I had in 2nd grade. I'm like, what are you doing now, silly fool? They're not doing anything, really, usually. Same thing I am, Facebook.
Olivia Melro, an associate professor in psychology, says young adults are drawn to the positive feedback that comes from friends and peers on Facebook.
You know, high school age through college age, people are working on their identity, who they are, what they believe, everything from sexual orientation to what they believe about religion. And this is kind of a mirror, a place where you can look at yourself, you can get feedback about that.
It's just like second nature now, like, oh, you don't have Facebook? I mean, you got to try to find someone who doesn't have Facebook as opposed to someone who does.
It's just a shallow form of communication in general, I feel.
Dylan Jacobson is one student who refuses to have a Facebook account.
I hear people say a lot that they use Facebook because they can keep in touch with the friends that they don't normally talk to. And who are these friends that you don't normally talk to? Are they really your friends? And that's the plight that Facebook brings. Keep them around, keep them at an arm's length. We're friendly at an arm's length, but hey, my car is stuck. You want to come grab a shovel and help me out?
Jacobson and Elliott can agree Facebook hasn't necessarily improved communication.
I don't think we think about what we say as much as we used to.
So in a day and age when students can't seem to get enough photos, friend requests, and news feeds,
I hate it. I can't stand it. I wish I never would have signed up for it.
It can still often be bittersweet. Michael Quinn, Campus News.